Well, here we go, day 2. Cairngorms today, hopefully. And it looks like we might have a wet one most of the day. But it is what it is. So I've not got the full waterproofs over jackets on yet. But because it's not hammering down. And like I say, hopefully the rain will ease off at some point during the day. But if not, it is what it is. Mist-coloured mountains. Mist-covered mountains. Mist-coloured mountains. There's some beautiful colours out. You can tell autumn's here. Still a lot of green, but some of the trees are turning a browny colour. So one thing I have noticed around here, they don't seem to have any Premier unleaded fuel in any of the garages that I've been to so far. Every single one I've had to use the E10. What a superb road this is. And I've not been filling up at local, well obviously they're local, but I've not been filling up at little petrol stations. Up to now, all the petrol stations I've used are major chains. So I'm not sure what's going on, whether there's just a nationwide shortage of Premier unleaded, or whether the locals have decided that they don't want to use the E10 fuel. Well, it's quite cloudy today, but I bet the view up here is stunning when it's not. Hopefully that camera's okay. Too much rain on it. Look at that. What a mega twisty road that is. That's lovely. The trouble with depth at cameras, I know it won't pick it up. So rain's eased off. I think we can officially say we're in Scotland. Lonely, twisty roads, and we've only just scratched the surface yet. Tell you what, that 346 miles yesterday, then I've got an achy bum today. Proper nice round here though. So I'm still on the A924, heading up towards Glenshee Ski Centre. And I don't think it was an A road. It's quite thin in places, passing places. But obviously, I guess compared to some of the roads I'm gonna go on today, tomorrow, this kind of road would be a blessing, enough for two vehicles to pass each other, etc. But I am enjoying being out in countryside. Like I say, it's very, very few cars out here. Or whether that's because of weather or what, I don't know, but it's just nice. Nice little village, Kirkmichael. Village shop that I've just passed. These roads are still lovely. Well, I've just turned left onto the B950. Another bonny little road. So for a B road, it's actually wider than the A road was. Well, I don't know if you can see that to me right hand side. That's loose chippings. And I don't know if you can make it out on the road or not. But yep, you guessed it. It's a road full of loose chippings. And the only thing I hate about these is they always wear down where the tyres of cars go. Us as motorcyclists, we tend to prefer riding down the middle of the road. Sorry, the middle of where the tyres would be. So obviously it means we always get a nice little mound of chippings that's not trodden into the road. And that's pretty much what I've got here. But so it's not as bad as some I've been on, especially when they're freshly laid. I saw the Missenden Flyer doing a road over in, I think it was Mull, possibly. And that looked flipping awful. But it was skipping all over the place. It's not that bad, but it's certainly not the best road surface. I'm trying to stick in the tyre groove at the minute, which is great until something comes the other way, of course. Right, so we're about to turn left onto the A93 now, heading towards Braemar and the Glen Shee Ski Centre. I've just come past tea at the Shee, the Glen Shee Ski Centre, and got some fairly fruitful views now of the mountains. Beautiful, actually. Just come through some quite thick fog, so I think the driver in front is taking it quite precautiously. It did come up all of a sudden, but we're making good progress. So sat-nav saying should arrive about 3:30, which is perfect timing. We can check in at 4, and I'll pop another review of the hotel I'm staying in tomorrow morning. Hopefully breakfast is a little earlier. Oh wow, look at this. This is lovely. I'm very impressed with this RST riding gear. Seems to be working out really, really well. I've had some horrible weather and it's kept me nice and dry. Dispatch this slow car driver. Follow the van, seems to know the road quite well. Very, very beautiful and picturesque. Very tranquil. Welcome to Braemar. So hopefully we can find somewhere to pick up some lunch around here. It's a bit early for lunch yet, but find a nice shop somewhere. Sell us a butty. So we're 60 miles down of today's journey. Not as bad as yesterday, only 260 miles we're doing today. But so we've got 192 remaining. And you know what? If it stays like this, it's going to be a very pleasant ride. Good brand Ross tea rooms. Some fancy cars there, my goodness. Tell you what I am liking, the quality of a lot of these road surfaces compared to likes of up in Lake Districts where there's potholes everywhere. These are brilliant. But and proper nice roads to ride as well. Really twisty. But not a lot of cars. That you can tell the locals obviously that know the roads. And yeah, really enjoying it. It's a weird looking building up there, isn't it? Cairngorms Castle. Cracking. %20 incline. And another cracking road. Look at that. Wow. These roads are amazing. I mean, the way that they're dead smooth, and obviously the scenery is beautiful, but and I know it's a popular route, but it's so well kept. Well, I never thought riding in the rain could be so pleasant. I've got to ride in the rain anywhere. I'm going to ride in the rain in Scotland, because these roads and this scenery, I mean, I've done 100 miles already, and it's just melted away, to be honest, the time. I can't believe I left it so long to actually come up and do some of these roads. I mean, I've been to Scotland many times, but never actually done this route. Now obviously I've not started going up the east coast yet, not until I get to Inverness, and then obviously that's when I'm picking up the part of the NC 500 route. But this obviously came through the Cairngorms, Glenshee. This is beautiful. Welcome to Tomontoul. Well, isn't this place quaint? Very quiet. The Whiskey Castle. This place is lovely, isn't it? Tucked out in the middle of nowhere. See, I'm not alone in doing the touring by myself by the looks of it. I have seen so many bikers out solo. I mean, to be honest, I actually prefer solo touring. I've done loads of touring with, you know, in my younger days in groups. But I just prefer going at my own pace. I could stop when I want. I mean, you know, my mates are always with me. End of a phone if I need them. But this is lovely. This really enjoying this. And I think we'd better stop at our next petrol station. Which by the looks of it is 22 miles away. And then we should have enough fuel to be able to get to our destination quite comfortably. We are 160 miles away now. Again, it's hard to describe the vastness of this place. I can see we've got a sheep running down the middle of the road here. Wants a race, this little fella does. Wants a race. Well, I've got to record this. Look at that in the distance. Blue sky. It's taken 2 days, but we finally got a bit of blue sky. And do you know what? I'm really not bothered. I've actually really enjoyed this ride so far. It's the first time I've been able to put flip lid up on visor. Don't know how long for. Well, apparently we have a fuel stop in 2 miles. So it's looking like petrol stations are up. I mean, I think this is the longest stretch that we've done between petrol stations. Well, it's about 100 miles, so obviously so far we're not out into the vastness of the north yet. Wow, look at that. Some very beautiful houses dotted around. Right, we're going to turn right onto the 938. Ah, there's the petrol station. I do need to go there, so we will have that. So another little stop. Just had a drink, bag of crisp again. And we'll be turning right onto the A9 in about half a mile. Not for very long. Just get us back on track. And that's the Cairngorm section done. So Inverness in 19 miles. And then we actually start our NC 500 route. Well, that looks very nice. Lovely and clear, sun's out. I'm not sure how much of this trip we're actually going to see the big shiny fella up in the sky, but for now it makes everything look stunning. The Cromarty Firth. Very nice. Smells very seaweedy. It's nice to smell the sea. Well, I was going to visit the Dalmore distillery, but there's a sign there that says closed to the public until further notice. Well, I'll be honest, I didn't think I'd be putting my summer gloves on, but I have. Just had to pull over, put the summer gloves on, the sun's come out. Temperature is 26 degrees. And when I set out this morning it was 14. So it just goes to show that Scotland's got its own little mini climate. Well, the Glenmorangie Distillery Centre. Shall we see if this one's open? Looking good so far. Well, that's me sorted out. Thankfully the Glenmorangie distillery was open, so got a nice bottle of single malt for her indoors. Beautiful location here where this distillery is. Well, that was very nice. Glenmorangie distillery, lovely location it's in. And it was open, so managed to get her a bottle of whiskey, which I did promise, a bottle of whiskey and some shortbread. And now onwards. Lovely. Glad I've seen it in the sunshine rather than in the rain. Tell you what, it's a peach of a road is this. So it's an unnamed road, but basically literally runs along the coastal route, just after the turn. It's lovely. So this is a little village called Gropper. Very oldie worldy features. That bridge over there. Lovely little place. And there's your petrol station if you need it. I believe that's the last one before Wick. One on that side, one on this side. Well, I heard this East Coast was boring. I mean, yeah, sure, it's got a few bits that are boring, but to be honest with you, it's also got quite a lot that's stunning. I've enjoyed doing it, and if the West gets better, then I'm proper looking forward to that. Look at that, what a view. All the way down the coastline. Must be able to see for 20 miles there. Absolutely lovely. So this is Wick. We've got everything here. Aldi, decent petrol station, Argos, Co-op. So no worries about getting your tea sorted if you're like me, stopping up this neck of the woods. And a good, nice pleasant surprise, to be honest with you. Huge big Tesco there. And a Tesco petrol station too. Alright, same prices I've just paid down in town, so no worries. Well, I've just turned right onto A99. Oh, stunning road. Looks like it's just been resurfaced back there. Beautiful view. Hardly any wind at all. Absolutely stunning. Old abandoned castle over there. I'll nip and have a visit of that if I've got time later on. Hey up, so tonight I'm in the Alba Sunrise just outside of Wick, and this is my room. Absolutely fine, beautiful and clean. Mega bathroom, and again this was £55 a night. But yeah, I'm staying in a hotel called the Alba Sunrise. It's in Nybster, in Keys, Scotland, and absolutely wonderful place, to be honest with you. Beautiful views, lovely and clean, and I'm going to introduce you to the people that own it. Right, this is Owen and Kate. They're the owners of the Alba Sunrise, and to be honest with you, the welcome that I received, absolutely brilliant, and nice and friendly. And you know as well as I do how hard it is to actually find a decent place. Clean rooms, lovely shower, and like I say, Owen was actually stood at doorstep waiting for me to come in. But you can't say any fairer than that. But so yes, I'd recommend it. But ride safe, everybody. Bye bye.